Okay, so how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So today we are going to solve another coolest problem, Leetcode 284 peaking iterator. Okay, so the problem statement is saying like we have to implement a peaking iterator class, and that class has three main functions to do. Okay, the next one you can see over here, and the another one is peak one, and we have one has next. Okay, so these three of them have different tasks to do, right? Okay, so what the next will do? The next will return the value at current iterator and then increments the iterator. Okay, and the hash next will tell us is there any element after the current iterator, and the peak will only return the current element, will not increment the iterator. I hope so. Like you don't get the idea, but don't worry. These are the main things. These three things will do. Okay, so for example, we will take this similar example over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and initially my what will happen? So initially my pointer will be at on 1. Okay, so I will give the peak value. The peak value initially will be 1. So what the peak statement is saying, we have to only return the current element value. It will not want to increment it. So initially it will be at 1. In the beginning it will be at 1. So we want to return the 1 over here on the peak. Okay, on the next one. So when we see the next one, first of all what we'll do, we will return the value first of all currently, and then we're going to increment the iterator. That's what the definition I have told you. Okay, so we're gonna increment it over here, and now it will gonna move to 2. Okay, so and we get 1. Now again we get the peak, so the peak will give the only 2 value, the current value, and it will not gonna increment. Now we have has next. So has next what it will do? It will check do it has next element, present. If it has present next element, then it will gonna return true for us. Otherwise it will gonna return false. So like 2 has, yeah, we have 3, so it has next element, so we will gonna get true. Okay, the next, so we find the next. So next will what it will do, it will gonna give you 2, and then it will gonna move to 3 like this way. Now again next will what it will do, it will gonna first will give you 3, then it will gonna move to the further, but further on we don't have anything, and we go and has next. So has next we check do we have anything further on from 3, it will say no, so we're gonna get false over here. So that's how the basic approach to understand this problem. I hope so this thing is absolutely clear. So now let's just talk about like how we're gonna solve this problem. Okay, so we initially in the code we have given a class something like this, whatever present over here. Okay, and in this one, first of all my job is to create one iterator. I will create one iterator which will gonna iterate on to the current complete array. Okay, so let me I will initialize with iterator of integer, and let me call it iter, which is initially null. Okay, then what I will do, I will create one integer called, let's say, called next, and this next one what it will do, it will gonna return me the peak value and gonna move to the next. Okay, but first of all it will gonna return the peak value only. Okay, so to move to the next, we're gonna use the help of iter, which we have created over here, initialized over here. Okay, then we got something public function. So the public is like peaking iterator. Okay, we are given something like this over here. So don't worry about the code. The code in Java is available in the description section. Just check out the link from over there. Okay, so we got something iterator, integer, whatsoever, and iterator. Okay, iterator, something like this. Now in this one, now in this one, what I will do, I will first of all initialize my iterator to iterator, iter to iterator. Okay, so we got the current position which will get initially at 1. Okay, we get initially 1. Okay, now what I will do, I will check if has next, if I has the next value, then only I will gonna increment my the peak value. I will gonna increment my next one. Okay, so next will be go iter dot next, it will move to the next value of the iterator. Okay, so that's how we are doing. Now after doing this job, what I will do, what we have given, we have to return the peak value. So to return the peak value, I just have to simply return my next, which I have created over here, integer peak. So I will gonna simply return my next, so which we have created over here. Okay, and finally we have something, a public iterator next. Okay, so I have to public integer next, so I have to move my next pointers to the next value. So for example, initially we are at 1, so we want to move to the 2. Okay, so for that one we have to do some task over here. Okay guys, So before moving to that next value, first of all I have to return that value, the current value. So for that one, what I will do, I will create one integer and let's just call it current value, which is giving me the peak value initially on which the next is pointing. Okay, then what I will do, I will check if we have the next value, if has next has the next, if we got the next value. So how are we going to check? Using has next. If has next is true, if iter dot iterator dot has next is true, then what will happen, I will gonna move my next pointer to the next value. Okay, so that's how we are moving it. Else if we don't have if we don't have the next value, then it means we have simply null. So we're going to simply initial next value null, and finally return our current value. So the current value we have created over here, we have to return over here. I hope so this thing is absolutely clear, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and finally the last thing what we have given us something like public boolean has next. So we give something like public boolean has next. We have to check, we have to like has next, what it is job to check like whether we have the next value present or we have null present. Okay, so how do we gonna return it? So we'll just simply say if my next not equals to null. So for example, like over here we are on the 3, so 3 is not equals to null. Okay, initially, but it is not equals to null, but iterator dot has next is pointing to null. So what are we gonna get? We're gonna get the false. So or iter dot has next. So if any of this is get true, we're gonna return true, otherwise we're gonna get false from over here. I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is absolutely clear. So that's the all complete code is, and yeah, if you still have any doubt, just do let me know in the comment section. And thank you very much for watching this video. And I'm again saying the Java code is available in the description section. Just check out the link from over there. Sorry for my bad handwriting, and thank you very much for watching this video. Take care, bye bye.